right, we are back here at Marymount Saints Day of Giving, where this time we're joined by players from the men's lacrosse team. We've got Chris Bochilo and surprise guest Paul Vey. Why don't you two introduce yourselves?
Hi, my name is Chris Bochilo. I am a senior, and I am a business administration major.
How y'all doing? My name is Paul Vey, and I'm an IT major, minoring in business. I'm a senior here, and I play midfield with Boch.
So both of you seniors on the team, back-to-back AEC championship appearances. How has that experience really shaped the way that you handle yourself and the way you handle the team, having that success but not quite getting across the finish line?
Definitely the just being there, the atmosphere of that game, especially playing a caliber team like Cabrini is always fun. Just the competition in it really kind of helps us to play. If we do eventually hopefully beat them and get to the tournament, the teams will most likely be either better or just like Cabrini.
Yeah, just to add to that, it's not an if we do eventually beat them. We will eventually beat them. I think it's going to be this year. It's just going back. It's definitely brought a hunger to us seniors, going through it now twice. And, freshman year losing in the semifinals, we definitely want more. We know we have more, and we're ready to give it all out, just leave it all out on the field this year. So we're excited to get back there and get to the same place we were at.
And, of course, last season, a couple injuries really sort of took some wind out of the sails of the team, but the team still rallied, still made it to that AEC championship. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so we lost one of our best attackmen on the team last year, which kind of really hurt us, but we had some big underclassmen step up into bigger roles for AEC conference play. And we kind of rallied around that. With Gmunt kind of being out, he kind of pushed us on the sideline in practice, saying like, "Hey, like you got to give it your all. I got to be out there giving my all. So we got to have other players step up."
Yeah, we suffered some other injuries, including Tyler Price, Michael Olahars, and there's definitely a lot. A couple of seniors last year, Jake Schwarzman, and we had a pretty good little injured bench on the sideline, but they were all always supporting us throughout everything. And like Boch was saying, it really gave our underclassmen a time to kind of step up and feel the role that they're going to be the role that they were in not only then but also this year that they're going to be put in. So kind of giving them a chance to get that ball in their stick.
So who do you think, part of the underclassmen class, is ready to make that next step up to really leaving their mark here at Marymount? If you could single out one or even a couple players.
Underclassmen?
Yeah, or rising juniors.
Brian McGuire. He was one of the players that kind of showed up in conference play for Gmunt, and he really stepped up and filled that role really well, and honestly sometimes carried us in some moments that we needed him to.
Definitely. I'd also add on to that, I think some of our underclassmen goalies are definitely going to be upcoming. We have a returning goalie who's our age, Angel Santos, which I think he's a huge part of our team as well. Even though he wasn't there for the season last year, he's a lefty, and I think that's going to bring a great mix to the defensive side, as well as our underclassmen goalie, Nick Moore and Jacob Brooks, Matt Davis. They all are stepping up to the role. So they're going to have a huge impact on this year with everything they did in the
Shifting the topic to fundraising just a little bit, the team took a team trip, was it 2 years ago, to California? And this year you've got a planned trip to Florida.
Yep.
How important are those team trips to building team chemistry?
Extremely important. Those, just like being with each other 24/7, you kind of really get to learn everything about each other, like what they do in the morning, what they do at night, just like certain little tendencies that kids do. Even just like traveling with them, who travels heavy, who travels light. It's a whole lot of fun.
Yeah, fundraising is like the biggest part of that. I mean, we're thankful that we are even able to go to Florida, California, and some people have never traveled to these places. So being able to do that through the team that we play with, and work with every day is truly a blessing. So fundraising, like you said, is extremely important to us.
Now, we have the alumni game on Saturday as a part of our homecoming weekend. Is there anyone that is a former teammate of yours that you're looking forward to seeing on that field and maybe even matching up against?
Yeah, so it's some guys that left 2 years ago who really kind of played a big part in our team and especially our development. Hunter Ralston and Troy. They really kind of pushed us at practice, pushed us in the weight room especially. But excited to see them because I missed the alumni game last year, so excited to see them for the first time in 2 years.
Yeah, and Colin Birch, definitely excited to see him on the defensive side of the ball, guarding some of our younger attackmen and underclassmen that are coming in. So I'm excited to see all the returning alumni, and it's just going to be a good time.
Any prediction for the game?
I think we're winning by a mile.
Yep.
Fair enough. Well, thank you both for taking the time out of your day to join us here on this day of giving. I know it's getting a little warm here with the sun at our back, but we're still fighting through.